The Prime Tour.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good evening. I see you. I'm in a plain white tee with my delicious cup of noodles design. I didn't design it, but I love cup of noodles. Yum. Super casual stream because I haven't been on my bipolar medication for several days and I cannot film because I can't think straight. So I figured why not just do something fun for a bit. So you're going to hear some noise in the background. Kids are home. Casual stream. Sup? If you want a Linksies, Prime, you can get a Linksies. I'm just chilling, just chatting. No plan going live. All right. Hold on to the night. If anybody else wants to jump on, I'll let you jump on. I mean, it's just friends chilling. That's all it is. We can talk about things, pull stuff up if you want. Bearded Pokey Tuber. Hey, how's it going? So I started on Tuesdays. I'm listing on eBay. When I list like 5 items, but I list on eBay like you do on your extremely late night shows. Bearded Pokey Tuber. Oh, I have a friend on Facebook. Lord. Oh, ho, ho. You're playing Xbox right now. No, that's fine. It's okay. I mean, heck, if you wanted to use your capture card and stream it through OBS as your screen, fine with me. If you want to chill that way. Chilling, eating some dinner. How dare you put some substance in your body? This is not like you don't need the nutrition. You're ripped already. Like, boom. Coach's magic. We're just chatting, chilling. It's just, I just want to hang out because can't focus on anything and I'm all over the place. I can't film because I'm not able to put together an idea, even though I have script ready and everything. But like the filming process is just way above me at the moment. So I just wanted to do something. Chill. So if any of you want to hop on and you're in Discord, I can send you a link if you want to jump on. Nerds, where? Right? Nerds everywhere. I love the candy nerds. Those little rock candies that you just pour into your mouth from the box. I love them. Just not good for the teeth. Let's give them wedgies. My friend is talking to me about this Marvel figurines game. Nerd Cloud 9. So interesting thing that happened today was Wizards on their channel put out a couple of videos today. One of them was about the history and future of the cube format, and I was all in love with that. Yeah. Benson, what's up? Hello. Welcome. Like this stream's so casual. I don't have my special mic hooked up. I got my camera hooked up. And that was about as far as I got into getting motivated. MTG is awesome. MTGC. See, MTG. I was going to sing that song a little, but I messed up with the C. Well, I mean, what is it? Magic Gathering Coast? Magic the Gathering Cities? I have no clue where I was going with that. I don't know where the C's come from. Ew. Prime wants to know what you got. Cloud Square, Root of 9. Yeah, so, anyways, it was very interesting to see the timeline that people put together for the history of Cube. Because, like, from my experience, the beginning of Cube for me was not all what they have listed in history. Like, they talked about, like, how some people had complete collections of old cards, like all the Magic cards, basically, and they put them in a box and made a draft form out of that, and it's kind of evolved from there. Then people started making that same kind of cube over and over until not Cube Cobra, but Cube Tutor came out. And people were able to list cubes on their website. And people started showing how creative and different their cubes were. And that opened up the realm of cube design because people got to see the different ways people were building cubes. Like, a strictly Lorwyn cube or a fairy cube or a colorless cube to a completely multicolored cube. And I was just all wrapped up. Oh, yeah, seeing that. Hello. I'm feeling extra nerdy. Nerdy. Well, hello. Let's put what up there? The video? I don't know if I'm allowed to because of copyright. Because it is actual video and not a conference I can put on Blink. I'm trying to catch up. They offer free shipping on singles over $30 or more. I really want the book. What are we talking about? What book? Look at the kitties and the Phyrexian deck box thing at Prime. Kitties. You have been too specifically select free shipping options or as default to paid shipping. Card Kingdom. Yep. Sometimes it's hard to find the free shipping, but you do have to spend a certain amount to get the free shipping. Spelled Kool-Aid on my shirt. I missed work. Card Kingdom sucks. I like Card Kingdom personally, but they are expensive. But I've never had any issues with Card Kingdom, really. The one time I had an issue was they forgot to send my cards for a week. That's the only time. And they reimbursed me for my time by sending me free tokens that I asked for. So they fix things quick and pretty good. I've been paying for the shipping like a sucker. Yeah. Well, I always look up the shipping costs because, like, when I do orders, I always look up the shipping myself because, one, I like free shipping, and two, I want to know what the cheapest tracking shipping is, which is about $4 or $5. But I always look at the different prices of shipping because how much is it worth to ship the cards I ordered versus how much I'm paying for the cards to how much I really want the cards to be here at a certain amount of time. Sometimes the shipping cost is more than the cards you want. I mean, you don't see anybody buying a single for like 10 cents and paying $6 shipping. I did not see. This must be a secret layer thing because I did not see that particular video. Not yet. In fact, Well, the cell of it's not live yet. What's the secret layer called you guys are talking about? They don't suck. It's more they don't know they have the market cornered and they take advantage. Well, it's like they know that, yeah, Card Kingdom's a pretty strong store for sure. You. No. Nope. Not seeing anything. Man, speaking of shipping, a 6-cent card I forgot to send you, Turtle. Oh, you're fine. You talking about the turtle card you wanted to send? Oh, gradations. Let's look at this. Behold new Phyrexia. I've seen that stuff. Department of Linguistics Research. This is what you're talking about? The fixed version of Curse of Strahd. I'm looking at it. Talking about the Solarian Academy Department of Linguistics and Research book. That's pretty nerdy, Coach. I'm not going to lie to you. Nothing wrong with it, but nerdy. I'm going to order it. So you're talking about that specific book? Yep. We got a cool deck box, and the limited cards are alluring. I geeked out. The Alpha out. That's right. Geeked the Alpha out. Yeah, I was thinking the Klingon to English dictionary was nerdy. Oh, my Lord. Let me read this. Oh, here you go. I'm going to highlight it so you know what I'm reading. In World Phyrexian Language Translation Journal. Read the journal of the Tolarian Academy researcher charged with translating the shard obtained from Phyrexian sleeper agents on Dominaria. Use his notes to translate elements of his box or of this box. Ooh, so you actually use this to learn things in the box. So it's kind of like a game, like the box itself. Your Phyrexian language cards and other instances of the language. Over 44 pages of in-world story and Phyrexian language details. Ooh, that's a pretty nerdy box or book. That's awesome. Had been looking for a cool deck box and unlimited cards while learning. Oh yeah, you already said that. Here I was thinking of Klingon. Yep, you already heard that. Mental misstep right now. Right is the mental misstep I see. That is a mental misstep. That card is a mental misstep for sure. Yeah. Oh, hello. Look at that. Those dice are sweet, though, right? Like, they're kind of pointless dice, but there's numbers on them, right? Yeah, there's numbers on them. That's pretty solid. I like that. There's a 3, 7, 4, 8. Yeah, same picture, copied over, basically. Those are neat. You want some Phyrexian dice? The whole thing is sweet for sure. That playmat, or is that a poster? That's some sick art. Huh. Doesn't say playmat. That's pretty sweet, though. If you notice at the bottom, it's a limited card when you open the package and the Phyrexian Misstep. Yeah, actually, it's a pretty dope collection for sure. Cosmic Seeds, what's up? You made it. We're just chilling. We're chatting. No serious conversation today. I am not on medication to keep myself correct. Hello. Oh, that is pretty sweet. The deck box looks neat. Is that? Hold on. Is this the dice box to hold the dice in? That's pretty chill. Oh, it's a deck box. By the size of that deck box, I wonder. By the look of that deck box, let me go here. It looks like it's more for a tournament style deck than it is for a commander deck. But I could be wrong. They are poison counters, but not like the D10 design. Nice. Johnny! That's pretty chill. Pretty chill. I like that. I like it a lot. Not something I want specifically. Like if this was like a Ravnica thing, I'd be crying my balls off. But this is Phyrexian, so like I like Phyrexian, I like poison, I like the mechanic well. And I like the sets, but not as much as I do Ravnica. So I wonder if he'll get something like this during Ravnica. You getting ready for hours of dancing shortly? Ooh. You gonna dance the weight away like Richard Simmons did? I'm kidding. But it sounds like you're gonna have fun though. Dancing to the 80s, 90s, 2000s, club, dub, whatever the music is. I hope you have fun. Yes, your lame ass is 42. Isn't 42 the answer to all questions in the universe? So aren't you all knowing? Cosmic seeds. It's all coming together now. The all knowing cosmic. Ew. Let's see. Woo. But what is up? Well, is there something else we should look up that you want to see? You know, and the means that it's safe for YouTube. I don't want you putting some random stuff in chat that'll get us in trouble. Huh? Trouble. Ooh, let's see. You know what I could do while I'm doing this? The movers and shakers and goldfish. I am not familiar with that. Well, I know that Brody looks at it. I'm just not familiar with the website. Um, that'll work. Well, I could do this. That's right. No worries. Well, I pulled this up. This might be close enough. I haven't heard anything new. So, looking at somewhat the movers and shakers kind of idea on MTG Goldfish. And look, there's an ad for StreamYard, which we're on right now. Most recent tournaments: Pioneer, Pro Tour, Phyrexia, Standard, whatnot. Top cards increasing in price. We have Skithiryx, which is a card I would like to get my hands on, going for 43.70, which is out of my range. We got Alice Norn, Grand Cinnabite, which is another card I'd like to get my hands on. It's $48. Skithiryx has moved up from $15, which is a huge spike. The popularity. Alice Norn up to $13 or $13.30, basically, to 48. It's crazy. They're showing you the percentage rate. They're going up. Swords of Truth and Justice up $12 to $38.49. We have Warnclex Monstrous Rider plus $5, $68.09. Man, people think we have money just to blow on a single magic card. I mean, I don't work in a factory downtown making peaches in a can. Yeah, Exonerable Tide, $16, went up $5. Oh, let's see more. That's interesting. I have to get back to see what. Woo. Indeed, when the stores are getting the M30 product, probably never. Probably. We're going to see Lost Anniversary Edition like it was Lost right? See. Let me go back. I can close this one out. Go here. Ooh, Children of the Apocalypse. She's really $66. Like, honestly, she's a strong card, but she can be dealt with very easily. Why is she worth so much money? The Wandering Emperor, $24. The Wandering Emperor. Fable, the Mirror Breaker, nice, going up to 1863. Storm Carved Coast, that's a land. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control two or more other islands. Oh, nice. That's up to 1130. Muriel the Shield. I know I got a copy of her. She's a $17 card. Nice. Why? She seems like a soldier's deck creature, and I don't think soldiers are huge. Boseiju Who Endures. That's a good card. 33.38. Still about the same price it was when I got the thing. Or Torah is a $13 card. Really? It was like $3 when I pulled that out of the pack. Tokay says, welcome. Never heard of this card. Whenever one or more creatures with mana value 3 or less enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. This agility triggers once each turn. That's a decent card. I don't know why it has to be once each turn, but because mono white could use the drawing like crazy. But a blue-white deck, that's pretty solid. Especially for running your Looter Core kind of cards. You know, the cards that when they do combat damage, draw a card, double stack, trigger. Yes. Brutal Cathar. As a $4 card, $5 card. This creature enters the battlefield, transforms into Brutal Cathar. Well, let me see the other side. Let me see. First strike, pay ward 3, pay 3 lifetime. That's not horrible. Huh. Not horrible at all. I'm going to have some ice cream. I want ice cream. Now I want ice cream. But I can't fix that. Sorry. I have Jolly Llama ice cream cones. Nice. Now let's see cards that have gone down. Golden Protector. Is he seriously a $23 card? Just that alone? I have a copy of him. I don't have the Meek Stone, which I believe Prime is set aside for me, but that's more money than I would figure to pay for the card. Legend Shredder, still $20 gone down. Mishra, claimed by Gix, this card's a lot cooler than the Urza, I think. And costs less? Well, I guess a lot cooler because it's in cooler colors, I guess. Cityscape Leveler, no, that's a good card. $12.77. Renin 7 is a $10 card, which is solid. Gone down, though. Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. Why is that card going down? That card's solid. I like that card. Very flavorful. Olivia Crimson Bride. I don't think that should be worth that much, but I must be doing good in standard. Jetmir Nexus Reveler, $5. Nice. Kitty Commander. Junji Midnight Sky. That's a fun card. Ooh, $5.90. And let Django see the Empire, $5. I can't believe that land's worth that much. My Rafik deck that was budget. It's no longer budget. Ooh. So I'm gonna rip a box of OG Commander Legends right now. It's my birthday on Tuesday. Well, happy belated birthday if I don't see you on Tuesday. And ooh, spicy Commander Legends. Ooh. Tuesday, sweet. You know, the funny thing is, he says his birthday's on Tuesday, but Solar God doesn't have a birthday that we know of because he was here before the Earth was created. Spitting truth. See, you. There you go. I was pointing at the camera. You guys want to look at a cube? Bloop, 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 bloop. Look at this. This is my cube. My cube. Look at this. The wife must be home because James is chilling. And I know he'd be excited just to look at this. This is my cube. Ooh, if you have questions about this cube or questions why cards are in here or the reason why the card is, you can ask me because I know this cube inside and out. I mean, we have Esper Sentinel, Giant Killer, Giver Runes, Mother Runes, all just your basic 1-drops that you want for a high-powered level start if you pull them in your opening hand. But they're also pretty good. This one drops auras, so if there's certain auras on creatures you don't want on them, you can just drop them off. But this is pretty good. Like if someone goes to steal your creature with a corrupted conscience, you can give it protection from blue. You want to stop a kill spell from killing a creature, give it protection from that color. Pretty awesome. This one's not as fun. This one's good, but it's not as fun. Giver Runes because it's like Mother Runes, but it has to be another target creature. Another target creature. So it can't target itself for protection. Spirit Core Dancer, because there's an aura theme for sure. blue. Ooh. Aura themes. You can tell just by this card, this card, this card, this card, this card that there's a Voltron theme in white. But we got some heavy hitters and stuff. Like Monastery Mentor. Pretty good for the white-blue deck. Fits in the Jeskai deck. It's pretty solid. Then, you got your obligatory Planeswalkers of Awesomeness. All of them. Like, Elspeth's here for the tokens. But she has a board wipe attached to him. He's here for the Voltron theme. More tokens. And some other fun stuff that you can play from the graveyard. Or play her back from the graveyard. Him because he's a good beater when he wants to be. And old-fashioned getting because he's cool. Because people underestimate how powerful his abilities are. And limited. Oh, yeah, Solar. Oh, I got ice cream sandwiches. Lucky you. Got some ice cream sandwiches. I'm talking to people. Look, it's an Enlightened Tutor, which I need more. I need one more of those. Path to Exile. This was a gift from the wife. She actually searched this out when it came out for me. Swords of Plowshares, amazing. Declaration Stone, underrated. Even though it costs 2 mana, but it does a lot against tokens. Even though it investigates it investigates for each non-token creature. It's pretty solid. Marshal Coup, which I need another copy of. I'm only saying that because I'm thinking of it. Open the Armory. Solid card. Good tutor. Dead Judgment. Boom. It says it's a foil, but the foiling on these cards, can't see me pointing at the card. But, it's the gold trim, basically, so the foiling is very minimum. So, guaranteed no curve. No curve. See you later. What's up? What's up? You guys enjoying listening to me talk about Q? Because I am all over the place tonight. Got a foil, Wrath of God, and Hostilities, Fumigate, Chroma, Vengeance, Ether, Alarm, Sigarda's Aid. All that glitters. Angelic Gift. Angelic Gift is such a good limited card. People will pass the card because it doesn't give a buff and just gives flying and draw a card, but giving a 6/6 creature with flying is always a good idea. Evasion is important in Cube. Blind Obedience because you need the anti-reanimator strategy. Brave the Sands, underestimated. This should be more than 10-cent card, basically. Giving your creatures vigilance, and each creature can block additional combat. It's pretty solid. The whole vigilance thing is pretty solid. Journey Nowhere, just your enchantment removal spell. Luminarch Ascension, great card. Great card for the beginning of the game. If you pull this card at the beginning of a game and you get several turns to build up the counters on this card, oh my lord. You'll start pooping out 4/4 angel tokens like crazy. Quarantine Field. This is actually constructive in the cube by mitigating a super powerhouse of removal spells. Not all removal spells can be super cheap, mana cost wise. Yeah. Hope you get Lotus. You guys enjoying me? Just chatting about Cube right now. To me, there's something else you want to chat with? You want to talk about? Because I can talk about Cube right now. My brain's focused on it. Ooh, what's this? You got Banishing Light, Ghostly Prison, Oblivion Ring, Stasis Snare, Unquestioned Authority, Angelic Destiny, Felidar Retreat, which I know I need another one of. Hello. I see you. Really just say that? Did you really just think that on my stream? I'm kidding. One says wings. This card is replaceable, but I really like the card. Blah, blah, blah. But I don't know what to replace. What I replace it with when I need the aura support. You got Sage's Reverie, Cathar's Crusade, which is Bala. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Solid. Yeah, Mantle of the Ancients for the Voltron style deck, and there's a good Voltron theme going on. Got Sigil of the Empty Throne for the enchantments deck. Pretty solid. Works well. Only works in decks if you're running a few enchantments. You're not running this card. No way. But this is not even a high pick card. This is a fourth turn pack pick, you know? Yeah, Spectral Ward, which is underrated for what people look at for a card. Now, I'm not saying it's underrated in Commander, not saying it's underrated in any legal format, because this card's probably crap in like Modern, Legacy, and stuff like that. But in this cube environment, it is pretty solid. You gave it a creature +2/+2 and protection from all colors. Now, it's not good for Voltron decks, but you can still put on equipment, but you're stopping a creature from dying from anything but a board wipe. So good. So good. Woo-hoo. So what are you guys thinking? What's on your mind? What is on your mind? I know you guys are thinking about magic cards and ice cream. Blue, blue, blue. As we scroll down, first card we see in blue is Jace Verdant's Prodigy. Solid. Love looters. Got Looter Core. You got Merfolk Looter. Then over here we got Thought Courier. Yes, I love looters. I love looters in Cube. Yes, I do. Then we got Mana War, which eventually will be replaced, but it's a strong enough card as is. We got Thing in the Ice. Card's probably replaceable right now. We got Mind Shrieker. Very limited powerhouse. For sure. We got Sakura Spellblade, Thassa God of the Sea, Dungeon Geist, Niblis of Frost. When I first saw this card, I thought it was a weak card, but I played it and it was strong. It was very strong for limited. I have to specify limited because it's not going to be in every commander deck. It's not going to be in every competitive deck. But for limited, it's actually very strong, especially in this cube. It's like a turn 3 pick kind of card. Overcharge Amalgam. Oh my lord, this card is sauce. It's a suspect of being awesome. Flash Flying Exploit. When it comes to play sacrifice a creature, you get this ability. When Overcharged Amalgam exploits a creature, counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. It's a secret counter spell for the sacrificial cost of a creature. Solid. Then we have Soul of Temptations, which is just a good steal card. It's there to kind of help you win a game, not there to control a game. Because you're still in your big opponent's biggest creature, basically. Icefall Regent, classic dragon, full of awesome. Soulblade Jin. Guy, he's pretty solid. Not super amazing. I like Nibbles of Frost better than him, but he still packs a punch. His ability when he casts a Planeswalker, enchantment, artifact, instant sorcery, non-creature spell, he busts a team up for a turn. Pretty good. And it stacks as you play non-creature spells. Secretly a good card in the Aura's Voltron deck. Frost Titan. Look at Frost Titan. He's so amazing. He's just classic. Murktide Regent. Seen him do some tricks. He's a pretty good dragon. Does some fun things. Delve Flying. Murktide Regent enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter for each instant sorcery card exiled with it. It's Delve cost. Whenever an instant or sorcery card leaves your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on Murktide Regent. So good for the flashback cards. Flashback, yo. What a fun strategy. And just by the way, it says when they leave your graveyard, that means they can be tucked in your deck. The cards can be brought back to your hand. They're leaving the graveyard. They don't have to be exiled. It's such a good card. Then we got Jace Beleren. That's it. Ebon Predator. What's that? We get back here. All right. So we got Jace Beleren, Jace Cunning Castaway, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Jace Wielder of Mysteries, Jace Memory Adept, Jace Unraveler of Secrets. If you don't know by now, I got a thing for Jace the Planeswalker. It's a perfectly healthy relationship of knowing that he's the coolest Planeswalker. Sad that he got completed and he's probably dying in the story, but he's an awesome Planeswalker. Spoilers. It's a black reserve list card from Flying Empires. The art is unique. Oh, nice. So, let's see. There you go. That is very unique art. Kind of pixelated to see, but you got a guy in a gas mask looking deal. You got a little devil, like a mer person, and a bunny rabbit holding hands around this giant flask of some sort or podium. That's strange. Very unique for sure. So do I think they're going to kill off the completed Planeswalkers? I think they're going to do a lot with the completed Planeswalkers, because if they don't kill them off, they're going to become, my assumption is that they're going to become assassins, or they're going to be bounty hunters, basically working for the Praetor. Assuming they don't get their, assuming Elesh Norn continues to be the big bad baddie, because I don't think she's died yet in the story. I haven't got that far, but like, they're completed. They're completely changed forever. Makes you think of a badass trip. Talking about that card. It's like a weird Alice in Wonderland kind of notion. Very unique. Let me. It's very hard to get a good picture on it, but there is a closer picture. See, I can't tell if that's a gas mask or not, because it looks like it could be like a snout kind of thing, but he's cloaked like someone who's ready for a bad Toxic Storm. You got this bunny holding hands with this merfolk looking person. You got the devil on the other side holding him up. Like, are they sacrificing him to the altar? Maybe one of them are getting married. Who knows? Let's see. Abin Praetor has Trample First Strike. So during your upkeep, put a -2/-2 counter on Abin Praetor. You may sacrifice a creature during your upkeep to remove a -2/-2 counter on Abin Praetor. If the creature sacrificed was a Thrall, also put a +1/+0 counter on Abin Praetor. This card is confusing. Only one creature may be sacrificed in this manner each turn. Ooh. Yes. This is the reject Praetor Elishnorn never talks about. I bet. I was definitely an interesting card. Ooh. How about going back through here. Yeah. Got our Cyclonic Rift, Disperse, Impulse. So there's other cards you want me to look at. I'll look them up. Logic Knot, Mana Leak, Memory Lapse, Remand. It's sad the power creep has gotten so high that Remand is no longer a threatening card. Increasing Confusion. Really fun for mill decks, really fun for limited. Yeah, your draw cards. Yeah. Ponder, Preordained, Serum Vision, Sleight of Hand. Fact or Fiction. I love that art. Fact or Fiction. Then we have Mass Diminish, which is a really solid limited card that was in the Jeskai Spells Graveyard Matters deck. Oh, yeah. Control Magic here. Winged Boots, another good commander card that's good for the limited. Oh, my lord. Like, Winged Boots. 2 mana, artifact equipment. Equipped creature has flying and ward 4. It equips for 1. Equips for 1. You're paying 3 mana for this ability. That's pretty solid. I mean, kind of missing haste, but it's a blue card, so it makes sense it wouldn't have haste. Aqueous form, super good. Cartouche of Knowledge. Enchantment creature you control. Whenever a Cartouche Knowledge enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchantment creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. Really solid for the limited format for those fast games. Confiscate Port Teferi. I believe that's supposed to be Teferi with an item getting confiscated. You know. This card is a possible replacer in the cube, but definitely need a good discard outlet. But he's pretty solid. Did pay 2, tap it, discard a card, which is more of an artifact than it was a creature. By it being a zombie, gets all the traits of zombies. Yeah. Ooh, boy. And there's a zombie theme in the cube because my son wanted a zombie theme in the cube. But it was very hard to put in like a tribe without making it biased to the drafting format, because you don't want a tribal to be a mass thing, and when you can't mix it with other colors. So we got Big Game Hunter as a removal spell. Love it. So I kind of went with the discard theme here. We got Liliana Stunted Bear, which is pretty good and limited. Midnight Reaper, because he likes to draw cards off your creatures dying. Works the natural form of the game, so it is awesome. Murderous Rider, because I love the fact that he's both a creature and a removal spell. Tomb Robber. Another good discard outlet. Wish he cost cheaper. Would like to find something else that's better than him. But also, that's why he's still in the cube. Aberneth Dracolich. Aberneth. Pretty solid card. I really like him. I don't know. With $3 card about. Still good. Zombie dragon. That's why I like him. He's a zombie and a dragon. But he has a really good ability to let you play him from the graveyard. Because you may cast Aberneth Dracolich from your graveyard if a creature not named Aberneth Dracolich died this turn. So if your creature died, you sacrifice a creature or something, you can play him. He's a 4-mana 5/2. He's just good for the recurability. Then we have Kalitas Trader Get, pack fresh. Pulled him from a pack, and I'm like, oh, this guy's good. I want to stick him in the cube, and I did. Ooh, Skinrender. Underrated creature. Now, he's not super rated. He's not super amazing, I should say. But his ability to put 3 -1 counters on a creature is awesome. It is cool. Turns a 6/6 into a 3/3, and he's a 3/3 himself, evening the playfield. Spawn of Mayhem, because a 4-mana 4/4 with flying and trample is just pretty good. Then at the beginning of your upkeep, Spawn of Mayhem does 1 damage to each player. Then if you have 10 or less life, put a +1/+1 counter on Spawn of Mayhem. He's a card that likes to push the game faster, so you don't have stall out games. That's why he's in here. Blood Gift Demon. Super solid for the drawing effect. He's a 5-mana 5/4, which makes him even for pretty decent, I should say. Flyer. And you can choose your opponent to draw a card if they had a low life to make them die faster. Doom Whisperer. 5-mana flying trample, pay 2 life, Surveil. So you can pay 2 life and Surveil 2, which is nuts. Surveil is an ability that we need more versions of. Like, not versions. We need more cards with Surveil on them. Because the ability to manipulate the top card of your library and toss in your graveyard is very powerful and effective, and we don't have enough of it. Wizards should really make a commander deck around Surveil as a key mechanic, because it is pretty solid. Yes. Then we have Nixus the Fallen, which is dumb, really good. 5-mana 3/3 landfall, put counters on him, do 3 damage, all that fun jazz. Demon Lord Belzenlock, pretty good, pretty fun. Tell like big beef creatures. Death Lord of the Vault, nice, classic. Grave Titan, super classic, amazing. He's amazing. You got Cooksher the Evening Star. Rakshasa Debaser. Excuse me, I really like Rakshasa Debaser more than I probably should. I like him because he's a 6-mana 6/6 with the Encore ability and whatnot. Yeah, he's really a bad decision for the cube, but I really like him. So one day I'll replace him with a better card. Probably something cheaper. Archfiend Despite. Oof. This card is solid. Like, Archfiend Despite, people look at it, they're like, that's just a crappy big-ass card. Costs 7 mana for a 6/6 flyer with an ability that may affect people. Says whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to Archfiend Despite, that source controller loses that much life. And they sacrifice that many permanents. Pretty solid when your opponents can't afford to take the life and they have to block. Right? They're still losing the life. That's insane. Powerful card. Good. That's why it has madness. That's why it's in the cube. Because you can discard it. You got Shieldred, the Whispering One. Classic Praetor. Yes, this one's good for the Reanimator deck. And, well, you'll notice there's a heavy reanimator theme in the black portion of the cube. Children of the Whispering One is pretty solid with the Swamp Walk at the beginning of your upkeep. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your battlefield. Fits the reanimator theme just perfect. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature. Oh, yeah. Talk about sexy. Then here we got Archon of Cruelty. I put this guy because he's going to reanimate a target. 7 mana 6/6 flying when Archon of Cruelty enters the battlefield or attacks. Target opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, discards a card, and loses 3 life. You draw a card and gain 3 life. When I first put this card in the cube, I was so happy about it. People are like, don't put that card in your cube. It's crap. And I played it. The card's not crap. If you can get it out for 3 mana, that is amazing, especially early game. A lot of power reanimation people don't understand. Ooh. Sorry, gotta catch up with chat. This is a reject Praetor. There's none. Disinformation campaign is busted. Ooh, that's the blue-black one, right? Let's see. Yeah. It is the blue-black one. Yeah. Remove. Stop screen. Present. Blur. I know. My face. Bloom. Disinformation campaign cost a generic of blue and a black is an enchantment. When disinformation campaign enters the battlefield, you draw a card and each opponent discards a card. Whenever you surveil, return disinformation campaign to its owner's hand. Well, looks like Wizards was pushing really hard to make a combo piece. Combo piece. Oh my lord, it's a combo piece. Yes, 3 mana enchantment that lets you play it more than once. It's pretty solid. I mean, they could have made it different where you paid mana, tapped it, surveilled or something like that, but they didn't. They just give you an ability that lets you surveil like crazy, right? Like that lets you surveil like crazy. Like so when disinformation enters the battlefield, you draw a card and each opponent discards a card, right? Pretty solid. Then whenever you surveil, then that's one you need to surveil. Return disinformation to its owner's hand, just so you can play it as a discard outlet. Or not discard outlet, to make you draw a card and your opponent's discard a card. Pretty fun. Indeed. Now back to the cube screen. The cube screen. Repeatable surveil. That's right. Are you guys enjoying the stream? Does any of you want to jump on the stream and just chat? We can just chat. I don't want to waste your time if I'm just being boring and you're just supporting me because you love me. You know, I just needed time to chill out and just enjoy. And since I'm not pumping out an MTG3 video at the moment, I just wanted to hang out with you fine people today because you guys are awesome. Completely awesome. And here I am staring at the camera, talking to you like I'm looking at you in the camera. But really, I got this cube screen going on. But yes. So let me know. I mean, I could look up another. So in this fat sack reanimator creatures, we got Griselbrand, 4 mana and 4 black, 8 mana, 7/7 flying, lifelink, pay 7 life, draw 7 cards. Ouch. Grizzle broke. We got the classic Liliana the Val, Liliana Death's Majesty, and I would have more Liliana cards in here. I like Liliana. She's an awesome Planeswalker. Liliana and Jace. Pretty sweet. Got Obnixilis. Love this Planeswalker just for simplicity. Village Rites. Awesome card. Is additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. Yes. Now here we got a removal list. Cast down Costly Plunder, another sacrifice a creature, draw cards, go for the throat. Dismember, Hero's Downfall, Murderous Cut, Profane Tutor. This is a foil pack pull. I was so happy. This is before I started filming, and my son bought me a whole booster box of this stuff. Suspend 2, search your library for a card and put it into your hand and shuffle. Pretty solid. Bone Shards. I love this card. As additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature or discard a card, destroy target creature or planeswalker. This is for the Madness theme and the Reanimation theme all in one. I could use more cards like this probably, but I wouldn't know what to take out right now. Killing Wave. Hold on. Yay, Hillbilly. Thanks for lurking. Appreciate you a lot. You're awesome. Woohoo! So we got Killing Wave, the pretty arts. This is the old treatment. I love the Magic cards. I miss getting these old treatments. We got Mind Twist, and this is the real version of the card. I say that because I been tested it. Reanimate, solid card. Black Sun Zenith, love this version of the art. Chainer's Edict, Demonic Tutor, Knight's Whisperer, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Persist. This card is actually pretty solid. Like, you don't need to have a legendary creature to reanimate for 2 mana. 2 mana reanimate spell with a -1 counter. Pretty solid. We got Stitched Together, Unmarked Grave, Buried Alive, Ruinous Path, Damnation, Dread Return, Sever the Bloodline, Vigor Mortis, the classic Zombify. I know I'm making weird noises. Beacon of Rest because it's solid. Bond of Revival because it is underrated. 5 mana, reanimate creature. You're like, there's plenty of spells out there that cost 5 mana to reanimate. They don't all give your creature haste. Cracks of Fate, good board wipe from underneath the floorboards. Madness tokens. Burial Rites is solid, one of my favorites. Never Return. Pretty good removal card with an extra ability on it, basically, even though it's a spell. Army of the Damned for the crazy late game. Whip of Erebos, Enemy Dead. Eternal Thirst. This card is awesome. Chat creature has lifelink, and whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put +1 counter on it. This card can't really go wrong for a 2 mana investment. Phyrexian Arena. Thanks to James Willis for the specific version of Phyrexian Arena. I love it. Reoccurring Nightmare. Solid. Rabbit Battery. I like it. This card has not failed me yet. I have a new short up all. Take a look. Like, sub, etc. Ooh. What's this? Hi here. All right. Why did you do that? I'm quiet because I'm researching. What am I doing? I can just do this, right? Bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. What's up, Paz Brown? What's up? What's up? Just chilling. We're just chatting. How's the night going? I'm very bipolar, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Why are you being so difficult? I could go this way. There you go. There you go. Oh, what am I doing? Ooh, what's this? What's up?
Or memory lapse. Then you use that inside knowledge and cast.
How's that?
Are you in the mood for some crafty sabotage and espionage in your commander game? Use this combo. Get a glimpse of your opponent's library through low-cost means such as Orcish Spy and or Memory Lapse. Then you use that inside knowledge and cast Booby Trap, naming any one of the cards revealed from your opponent's library. When one of the named cards are revealed, Booby Trap explodes, dealing 10 damage to your opponent. Are you in the mood for some crafty sabotage and espionage in your commander game? Use this combo. Get a glimpse of your opponent's library through low-cost means such as Orcish Spy and or Memory Lapse. Then you use that inside knowledge and cast Booby Trap, naming any one of the cards revealed from your opponent's library. When one of the named cards are revealed, Booby Trap explodes, dealing 10 damage to your opponent.
Yay.
Are you in the mood for some crafty...
Jank but dangerous. Thanks for helping me plug. You're welcome. You're welcome. Go and watch that video. Comment on that video. Like the video. Like press that like button like it owes you money. Like go up to it and says, you better give me my money. Because I am just janky in the head right now. Woof. Sugar rush, maybe. Oh. Ooh. No, that's a fun short. That's a good combo because you you could use Sensei's Divining Top with that combo too, or for that combo, as long as you know what the card is. Pretty interesting. You know, Sensei's Divining Top is not exactly a budget card though, so it makes sense. Look, look, look. Oh, yeah, I was sharing the screen, right? I was sharing that screen. So we're just getting the red. Rapid batteries, talking good. I better curl keep, just decent. Dismissive Pyromancer, love the looter, even though it's like rummage. Dockside Extortionist, more expensive than it actually should be, but it's pretty solid. Excuse me. Magmatic Channeler. Magmatic Channeler is pretty good. Young Pyromancer, Chandra's Phoenix. Fill it in the third pass. Love this card. Gutter Snap. Gutter Snap. Imperial Recruiter. Squee Goblin Bob. What? Hellrider. Yeah. You know, Hellrider, like Ghost Rider and Nicolas Cage. All right. Thunderbreak Regent, pretty solid. Thundering Raiju, pretty good. 4 mana, 3/3 haste. Whenever Thundering Raiju attacks, put +1 counter on target creature you control. Then Thundering Rider deals X damage to each opponent, where X the number of modified creatures you control other than Thundering Raiju. Pretty good card for this cube. Pack Pool, Wildfire Devils, just for the ability. 4 mana, 4/2, Wildfire Devils, which is the battlefield. And at the beginning of your upkeep, choose a player at random. That player exiles an instant or sorcery card from their graveyard, and you copy that card and may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Solid. Backdraft to Hellcat, pretty solid for the Spells Matters decks and just playing old spells again. Goblin Dark Dwellers. Same. Ooh. Hag! Raise board. Good for the big stompy creature decks. For reals. Got Nesting Dragon because Nesting Dragon is completely amazing because I wanted more landfall and got lucky enough to get the card. Perforos Bronze Blooded, pretty good. I like the card. I like this version over the original version for Cube because the original version was busted. Then we got Storm Breath Dragon, pretty good. Thundermaw Hellcat, Brask the Hidden, amazing. Zelius Conscripts, Charmbreaker Devils, Atali Primal Storm because we love dinosaurs and love playing free spells. All right. Hello. Boop. Spoilers. Flame Bass Dragon, classic. Hellcat Charger, combos off with Bear Umbra. Infernal of the Star Mounts, pretty neat. Like the card because it's a classic style dragon. We got Inferno Titan. We got Bellfire Dragon, which is a pretty solid beater still. Dual Brain, chilling inbox with Callan. Yo, Ed. Sorry, just going through cards. I haven't been on my bipolar medication, so I cannot focus on anything really. So instead of being able to film tonight, I figured I'd go live and chat and chill with people because I can't put enough focus on something, enough concentration to have the passion to do such. It's very annoying. I wish I could explain it better. But yo. FaceTime. Okay, I'll FaceTime you Prime. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't smoke. I know what you're talking about. Oh, my lord. La 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 la. Luca Capico Outcast. Love it. Oh, here we got Chandra Fire Artisan. Yay. Chandra Torch of Defiance. Yay. Luca Capico Outcast. Yay. Sarkon the Masterless. Yay. Sarkon the Dragon Speaker. Yeah. Chandra Flame Collar. That's went through cards like crazy. We got a Lightning Bolt. Sizzle. Oh, yeah. Comet Storm. Searing Spear. Comet Starstorm. Through a Possibility, which is a pretty solid card for the Reanimator deck. Over the Madness. Chaos Warp. Fiery Temper. Sarkon's Triumph. Words of Seizing. Banefire, because I like Banefire. You get into the basic red spells, basically. Green spells. You've got Mana Dorks, 4 days. Mana Dorks, 4 days. Mana Dorks, 4 days. Noble Hierarch. Ooh, it took me forever to get that card. Deathcap Cultivator. Yay. Got an Ignoble Hierarch. We got Noble Hierarch. Woo. Primordial Hydra. That's a lot of land stuff because we got a lot of land interaction. We got Zizalost Seeking, Dryad of the Arbor, Eternal Witness. My brain just fogged out because I was trying to remember something. I had a card. I have to go digging through my newer cards. Skid Swarm, Chandra, Tireless Tracker, Wayward Swordtooth. Remember Tireless Tracker? Tireless Tracker Prime? Huh? Wayward Swordtooth, Beast Whisperer, Gorklaw, Pelucranos. We got Surok the Hunt Caller, Timeless Witness, Ant Queen, Hero's Bane, Verderus Gearhawk Prime, Evil Titan for the Landfall deck. Rampaging Balos, Avengers Zendikar, Gotla Prime of Hunger, Terastodon, Nissa, Voice of Zendikar, Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, Garuk, Wild Speaker, Garuk Unleashed, Nissa, Who Shakes Her Booty, Worldly Tutor, Beast Within, Haro, Explorer, Farseek, Rapid Growth, 3 Visits, Cultivate, Kadama's Reach, Harmonize. Belt of Giant Strength is actually pretty solid. You can tell Green's just straightforward. The strategy, stompy stomp, and lands. Bone Sabers is one of the best cards from the Tyranid deck for cube. For this cube specifically, love this card. This card is amazing. Amazing. 3 mana equipment, equipped for 3, which is kind of high, but at the same time, the cost is worth the ability. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, put 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Card is still cheap. Watch. It's still worth like $3-4. I would snag one if you can afford it. Bone Alley, Exploration, new to the cube, but really good. That's the card I was brainstorming about. Rancor, Colony Heart Expedition, Nalia's Presence. Ah, man. Let me get back here. We need dragon squirrels. Squirrel dragons. Dragon squirrels. I'll do 2 minutes, bro. Yo, time capsule. What's up? Time capsule. What we doing? Well, I'm just chilling, talking about everything. We've talked about some secret layer stuff. We've talked about some weird art in a card. I am not having a good brain day. I can't focus to film, so I figured I'd go live and just try to chat. And so we're just randomly doing anything. If you want me to look something that's safe to look up or talk about something that's safe to talk about, we can chill. If any of you want to hop on and chat with me while we just BS and bullshit, that is completely fine. There is no plan. This is completely casual, just filling up time. I got like 2 hours before I have to do anything. Yeah. Yes. Like, heck, I'm getting kind of hungry too. Thinking about it. Thinking about eating. But I already ate dinner. But I ate dinner a few hours ago. I don't know. But see, this is the kind of stuff my brain does. It just goes one thought to the other, one thought to the other, and it just keeps switching. I know. You can't even see the animation I was doing. What you doing? See, stop screen. So, like, I can't keep a focused thought on one thing. So, it's like in and out. Because I'm on medication. So, like, you get thoughts that just change. And I just can't focus on anything. And I don't want to leave you guys dead tonight with no content. But I'm like, we could talk about stuff. We can chill about stuff. We can get over things. We can get under things. We could look into things. Whatever things. All my words are. See? This shit I'm talking about. Back, bro. Still playing Xbox? Sounds like you lately. Yeah, I bet. I'm not the only person with bipolar disorder in the world, so I can understand that. Yeah, more Xbox. Need some help. Tie me into StreamYard. I'll join live chat with you. All right, let's see. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, I closed Discord. Let's see. Discordia. Land of the brave. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. He. Check that out. Benson, get some exposure. I'm kidding. You see that? That is nasty. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you wanted to look at. Woohoo! Well, hello.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hang on.
Oh man. While you was hooking up, I just showed people a cat cleaning their privates. I'm like, you want to see something weird? There you go. No, it's something nasty. It's so strange. Oh, so how you guys doing tonight, though?
Why can't I hear anything?
Oops. Well, we can hear you. Bloop, 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 bloop. Hold on a second. Best I can do. Woo. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You just got home from a birthday party or a bad day party. I mean, hope it's a birthday party, not a bad day party, because celebrating bad days is not fun. But celebrating birthdays can be fun. The only issue is when you reach our age, you're reminded that there was several decades before you were born or after you're born now. I cannot. Hello? Next door neighbor 1018. I can hear you. And don't feel bad. This is if you can hear me, don't feel bad that things are messing up. This is the time you get to learn. This is a casual stream. We're not looking to look important at the moment. So just chill. We'll get through it. Time to time. Hello?
Since I'm muted,
I hear
can
you.
you hear me?
Yeah, the problem was you couldn't hear me earlier. But you can hear me?
Why is this? Everyone can see and hear you, but I can't hear this.
You can. What are you not hearing? Yeah. We can hear you. Are you not hearing me?
Nope, can't hear you. Hang on, I'm trying here.
You're good.
I click audio, test. It says playing. No. Yep, I got you.
Oh, nice.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
What's going on? We got a Benson in the house. Benson
Yeah.
in the house.
So if I play do I have to play the YouTube and the StreamYard at the same time? Okay, I just killed it somehow.
Well, I don't get that. My StreamYard connects to my YouTube. It should not connect to yours.
Okay, all good. Not an issue. So yeah, what's
You're
going
good.
on?
Just chilling, like just
Yeah.
chatting with you guys. I mean, I got a big cube, 720 cards. I was about to go through the whole thing.
Yeah, thanks for the plug on that short. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. I've done that with I can't remember who it was, but they had a short Discord they were excited about, so I watched it on live. And they're like, "Thank you." I'm like, "Well, as long as the people go back and watch it, because I like 7 people just watched it with me. It's 7 views. I feel kind of bad doing it, but
No, you got to start somewhere,
right? But like someone who watches it will be like watching. I wish some days you could just stream and watch other people's content and just watch their stream with other people.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't make it easy. Like I'm learning this myself. Me and Richie talk a lot in Discord, and we're bouncing ideas off each other, helping each other learn. This is an awesome community. You know, I guess maybe I should introduce myself. So Benson, hi, I'm Benson. I'm an alcoholic. Just kidding. But no, I've been playing Magic basically since 1999, and I've fallen in and out of the game, in and out of love with the game, but it's always been a constant in my life, and just yeah, falling back into it lately and realize it's something I'm really passionate about. So let's get it out there. Throw some stuff on YouTube and just see what happens.
Oh yeah, like there's different ways to love the game. Like you've been playing. You started the game before I started the game. I started in 2005 when Ravnica came, like 2004, 2005 ish, and that's when I fell in love with the game because I started playing around when Mirrodin was standard. That was a tough time to get into Magic because all the careful.
All the what was?
The playing standard around Mirrodin, like original Mirrodin, with all the broken cards and combos.
Yeah, I didn't play around then. I fell out of the game. I collected a bunch of cards from that era. I had a crap load of Kamigawa and Mirrodin and Ravnica, just like all this stuff, but I didn't know the value of it back then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it this way: I made some dumb trades over the years, but who knew back then? You know what I mean?
So yeah, that happens. That happens. Like I traded a Shockland for a card that's probably worth $5 today.
Yeah, I remember going to a Innistrad pre-release or Innistrad original Innistrad midnight release at this place where I in the state I'm in, and I traded some. I had a Misty Rainforest, and I thought fetch lands were crap back then. I remember buying packs of Onslaught and Zendikar looking for like some common. I wanted like a Hedron Crab. And I was like, I didn't get the uncommon, but I get this rare. I lose a life, but I get a land. That's dumb. Years later, I'm like, oh, I'm the dumb one.
Right.
But what I like to tell is when I was a kid, they used to have Wizards of the Coast storefronts. Does anybody remember those? Did anybody have those? Actual Wizards of the Coast stores, yeah. I went and played at a tournament one, and this is like in 2001 or 2000 it was. When Invasion first came out, I bought the fact pack that came with the novels.
Yeah.
And I wanted to collect the entire Weatherlight crew. And I was like obsessing over a Captain Sisay from Invasion, the card itself.
Mm-hmm.
I traded, long story short, I got one, but I made the worst trade in probably Magic history. I traded a foil 7th edition City of Brass for a non-foil Invasion Captain Sisay.
Oh, wow.
So I think foil 7th edition City of Brass is like maybe a few hundred to thousands of dollars, but then again, back then it's probably a different price, but who knew? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like, see, I liked fetch lands like you did, like you do, but like I didn't like pain land fetch lands. I didn't like Pain of Life. Like I was all for at the time was Terramorphic Expanse. I loved it. I thought paying 1 life to fetch for a land was crap, and don't know why it was rare. So I actually sold mine off as soon as I got them. When I got them, and later on realized they could fetch for other lands.
Yeah, and I remember like I went through a phase where I bought a crap ton of Lorwyn in like what was that? Like maybe 2008, 9, 10, whatever. And I got a Thoughtseize. And I'm like, this is crap. What the hell? 2 life just to make them discard a card? You know, we have duress and ostracize, you know. Then years later, I'm like, oh, well, that was a kind of
Right?
But hey, you know, that's the thing about this game. Live and learn. There's a lot of great things that come with it. And I was looking at you know, I believe it was maybe one of your streams, the Packs for Purpose guys teaching kids how to read with this game. I
Yeah.
mean, this game taught me how to read, social skills, critical thinking.
Right.
It's really interesting. And one of the things I'm trying to do is I'm trying to connect with the international audience on Magic the Gathering. I was looking at I just like gave it a quick like YouTube looking at like Magic the Gathering in China. And I found a video of like some YouTuber talking about how Magic in China is kind of not really mainstream, but the Chinese government actually puts in the booster boxes in Chinese, like obviously in Chinese, saying great game for brain boosting and learning. Like the government's trying to boost the game for like critical thinking skills to help kids learn.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, see that? They're onto something.
That's
Cool
pretty
stuff.
clever.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. I would never know that. Time Capsule says I started playing in November 1993. I did stupid stuff with all my old cards. Yeah, I bet that cardboard saw a lot of cement and sidewalks.
Yeah. It's like old timey, you know, all the old boomers and before them with the baseball cards. They used to actually like, literally flip them and like throw coins at them and whatnot. These are like your Mickey Mantles and stuff like that. And they get beat to crap. They're pieces of cardboard.
Well, the nostalgia for the cards is what sells the cards, and why there's so much. They did destroy all those cards because they did have fun with those cards, and they did love the game, and that's why they collected the cards. That's why they're worth money, you know. And hello, you know, because some people act like it's going to accrue value just because it exists, but there's memories.
Yeah. Oh, we got another one.
We got another one.
Part of my chest.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm gone. I'll let you guys take. No, I'm kidding.
Mission's over.
I do
Mission
need to get I do need to refill my glass. So I'll be back.
Oh yeah.
See. Nope, that's not what I want. I want.
What are we doing?
I need to refill my glass, and I'm trying to do that. Yeah, say something. Say hello.
This is fun. Yeah. What up, Prime?
What up, Benson? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. I did not know that I was going to ask you that that Blightsteel Colossus Megatron dual-sided. Is that tournament playable legal?
Yep.
I did not know that it was double-sided. That was Blightsteel on both sides. I thought there's the one side with standing upright Megatron was the Blightsteel. I did not know he had the tank version on the back.
Yeah, they just did the same thing. They just did like, you know, one alt mode, one vehicle mode.
Nice.
Yeah, super cool.
I was looking at Card Kingdom on those, and one of them is that one. Where is it? The non-foil one for that is only like $20, but they don't have any of those.
Ah.
It's like a $20 Blightsteel. Sign me up. But
yeah, I got to double check. Did you ever get to that website?
I did look around a bit. Yeah, I will say constructive criticism. If you've talked to the lady, it's hard to navigate. You got to like really dig down to find the TCG section.
Yeah, I can
really. She's kind of buried the lead there.
It's trying to get my words right so I don't sound dumb. It's not finished. It's like a beta website.
Yeah, I kind of got that vibe. No, that's cool though. It's good that they have a digital storefront instead of these websites that outsource everything to TCG player links and whatnot. So it's cool they do.
Yeah.
Do it that way.
Hold on a second, James. You just missed me going through an entire cube. But no, it's not the end. People just jumped on. We're just chilling. Nothing planned. We're just chilling and talking.
I just remembered an old school story from when I first started playing. So it was my buddy Eric in '99. I was real into Pokemon, the first generation of Pokemon.
Mhm.
Also, fun fact: my Pokemon cards 1999. I gave them all to an ex-girlfriend, and I am kicking myself now. I had first editions,
Everything.
Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and all the dumb commons now that are worth a lot of money. But anyway, that same guy Eric, I see him around the halls. He's like, "Hey Ben, I got a pack of cards for you later." I'm like, "Oh, cool! My friend's giving me cards." So I see him, and he hands me a pack of Exodus, and this was like 2001 or so, maybe 2000. I'm like, "Wow, an old set Exodus." I open it, and I'm like, "Wait, all the entire pack's in Korean." He bought
Oh, wow.
2 packs of Korean Exodus. Didn't realize it was Korean.
Oh,
So
wow.
I don't have any of the cards anymore. The only card I still have is the Korean Exodus print Raging Goblin. That is probably the best art of Raging Goblin. If you've never seen that before, Exodus Raging Goblin.
Exodus Raging Goblin. I believe I've seen it. Let me look it up.
I got a raging goblin.
That one Aspen's hungry.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, I should probably type in Exodus.
I was looking at after watching Brody's video of bottom 10 reserve list. I was looking around at some of those, and there's a lot of crap on the reserve list, like Exalted Dragon, Grandmother Sengur.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Apocalypse Chime. I had an Apocalypse Chime. I think I ripped it up and threw it away years ago. It's only worth like 99 cents. It's like, I get reserve list, but some of this is like, really, this can't stand to be reprinted.
Right.
I mean, yeah, look at that art. That's just dope.
It's cool art.
Sorry, chat. And gentlemen, they dog got all crazy for some reason.
They're fine. Aspen is a cute doggo.
And she got all angry. And then she had to give me some sass.
Sassy dog.
Sassy dog.
Sassy. So you
Yeah.
guys having a good chill Saturday?
I am, yeah. Got another short up there. It's on fire. I'm learning the ins and outs of these YouTube algorithms, and they're screwy, these algorithms.
The algorithm sucks, dude. Like the one I put up yesterday had like 10 views. You know, I know that's wrong, but it's not. And then today it's like 500. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I had that
the
same
same
thing.
time every day. I don't understand.
Yeah, like I put one of my, I don't know if you saw the one I did about the Shu Yun Commander tech. I did one
Mhm.
video, and then like within like maybe a 15-hour time span, it had 6 views. I'm like, how's that possible? The night before, my Goat Napper one had like hundreds within
Right.
a few hours. This one, nothing. So I just
Yeah.
did a little test. I re-uploaded the same stream, the same one, but I just put like an emoji, a fist punching emoji, because that's the theme of the tech, and that one. But that ended up like pushing the other one, which now got 1K views. So I'm like,
So weird.
I don't understand this thing. Like,
Yeah, when I
YouTube is-
started doing uploads, it's like every 4th or 5th one would explode. When
Yeah.
I did it for shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if anybody's interested, I'm buying the rest of the Avon Praetors off of Card Kingdom.
The
Nice.
what Praetors?
What's that?
The Eben Praetors?
Yeah, Evan Praetor. It's from.
Yeah.
It's from oh no, I'm sorry. That was actually from Fallen Empires. I'm lied. That art is just absurd. I gotta have it. It's a
It's
bunny.
awesome.
How much
holding
are
a
they, Benson?
merfolk and a devil, or whatever it is. 55 cents a piece.
I'll take one.
I was gonna buy a
Adam-
Kukas, but Brody bought them all. It seems.
The
Really?
Advent Raiders are 55 cents a piece with that art?
Yeah.
Seems off.
Well, it's like
Still Tony.
you got to think too. If anybody draws attention to it and it gets banned and shit, that shit'll spike so hard.
Mm-hmm. That's some crazy art on it.
What is happening there?
So
Like,
I
what
was
was-
looking at some stuff earlier, and I didn't like, dude. Atraxa from the new set is just exploding.
Oh, yeah. Saw that earlier. Dual Brain is back.
Ooh,
Woo-hoo.
Traxa Grand Unifier. $34.99 for the whatever special variant. This variant, 34. Wow,
Oh God.
that's not awful, but artifact. Okay, what did everybody thought? What is battle gonna be? What do you guys think on that
Oh
one?
no, it's already out. It's Battle Cry.
What? That's
How-
a card type.
It's a mechanic.
But battle.
Artifact, battle, creature, enchantment, instant.
Wait, I thought I could have swore.
No, battle cry is a mechanic within the card itself. This
Yeah.
Atraxa though looks at stuff like Tomagorth does. Artifact, instant, enchantment. You notice they cut tribal. I think that's due to PC reasons, but who
Probably.
knows?
But no, I didn't pay attention to that. But I didn't think about tribal as a card type.
It is. I think they're still going to keep it around, but they're probably not going to use that wording because it might be sensitive to some people.
Right. So remember, tribal was on cards like Nameless Inversion.
Oh yeah.
That card used to be spicy back in the day.
Atraxa Grand Unifier. I don't get how Atraxa herself doesn't have infect. I mean, that would be too broken, but lore-wise, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know how they design cards. Like they're not designing it to the story anymore, like they tried before. So they design cards for playability. I mean, look at Mandrak. That card has no reason to exist the way it does, and it is awesome.
Which card?
Mandrak, the token doubler.
Oh. What up, brain?
It's a creature. You can make it indestructible by sacrificing an artifact or a creature.
Oh, those Dominus guys, right? There's one for each color, whatever they are.
Yeah, Mandrak.
Yeah, it's basically doubling season in white on a stick.
Pretty
Oh.
much. Well, the only thing is it doesn't affect planeswalkers, but there's another card out there I can't think of the name of. Or
See, I'm a little nitpicky.
The
I really,
Moon Gauntlet does that.
Ichormorn Gauntlet is bonkers as a concept. It's basically an equipment for planeswalkers.
right?
Yeah, it's,
Functionally.
it's for lack of a better term, it's fucking stupid. So I'm reworking my Atraxa deck basically with every good card out of this set in that, except for red, obviously, but
Mhm.
it's pretty gross.
But I was looking at Mondrak Glory Dominus. What is that thing supposed to be, and how does it attack? That's my question.
Those are questions you don't want to know the answer to, buddy.
It looks like a giant, like immovable thing. I mean, I
You're
should
talking
have
about-
questioned the. If you think about the logic of Magic, I got to do a shorter video on this, like how illogical this game is. Like, think of the crew mechanic. Okay, you have that one ox that came out in Kaldheim. This ox, whatever, it crews based on its toughness. Okay,
Right.
that's all good and well. How does an ox drive a ship? Can someone
The
explain
same
that?
way a cat does, silly.
I mean, you could use a bunch of squirrels to pilot a bank buster. Basically,
That's
Five
cool,
squirrels
man. I don't
team
know
up
what
and
you're
drive a
talking
robot.
Look, Emrakul the Ion's Torrent can destroy an entire world, but be knocked down by a handful of squirrels.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why are the Phyrexians so bad? Just find Oko. He can turn them all into 3/3 deer with no abilities.
about.
Problem
Here,
solved.
have an elk.
Right? Johnny says Fallen Empire, home of the multiple art versions of cards.
Yep.
Multiple art.
I use that argument all the time with my buddy that's always yelling about variants.
They've been doing it a long time. I mean, I just think it's weird that I mean, why not just reprint all the Praetors, the new Praetors, the new Vorinclex, the new, the hell's his name? The blue guy, Jin Gataxis, or Brask. Reprint them in Phyrexialbia will be one, but with just with the Phyrexialbia 1 set. Reprinted them new art with the other set symbols.
That's what they did.
Right.
Well, the set symbols on them is the set they actually came from. So they.
Oh
they
yeah,
did
yeah,
the-
yeah. You want
Yeah.
you want them to have the new Phyrexia set on them.
It just would have made sense, but I guess it would have been dumb to reprint them in. I mean, they're basically reprinting. Whatever. I nitpick.
Yeah, but
Kids
I
can't tell.
The only thing I was trying to think about why they did that was legality, just because of certain, bringing them back all of them into standard
Yeah.
would kind of really fucking fuck shit up.
Oh, not the original new Phyrexia prints. I meant the ones the redoes. The new, I guess the new version.
Well, I know, but
the new-
like Vorinclex from Call Time, he's
he
not
rotated out.
standard
That's
legal
right.
anymore.
Yeah.
He rotated.
Oh, never mind. Okay,
Rotated.
that's a good call. Wizards R&D, don't listen to me. You're probably never going to, but yeah, don't.
R&D's a joke.
Give me a second. I'll look it up. But what I'm kind of missing, I passed it up earlier. Why don't I just go back to it earlier because it was on this screen? Share the screen instead. Like I love all the fancy arts, but they need to do more cards like this again for the game day promos and stuff. We need these to come back again because I love them because they're simple, and I like I'm not gonna bitch about like how Magic cards don't look like Magic cards anymore to an extent, but like this was just the perfect altar back in the day. It looked like a Magic card, but gave you more art and just fun. Like one of my favorite cards in this art is in the Blackety Blacks up here. Right here. Black Sun Zenith.
I didn't know they made a Black Sun Zenith like this. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
Actually, I learned today, going back to China, I think it was like Portal Second Age. One of the Portal sets, when they got released in China, the government made them change the art on some of them.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like one of them was Horned Turtle. They had them change the art on that. I don't understand why. Like, it's strange what they do with art in some of these cards. Basically, it got censored in a sense, I guess you could say.
Oh, wow. That, like, didn't censor some other cards previously, like the one where the girls tied up. I can't think of the name.
Oh, Earthbind or whatever?
Yeah. They didn't censor that, but they'll censor a turtle.
Yeah, I know. Weird, right?
Yeah.
What's Earthbind go for? Let's see.
Nice to hear you, Benson. Says pause.
Oh,
Time.
pause?
Pause is a
Pause
straight.
is a
He's been
riot.
lurking. That's right. Love all your blessings and bless those you love.
Oh, I can buy a good grade Earthbind from Unlimited for $4. Oh, never mind. They make a third edition Earthbind is 63 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Same art.
Yeah, same art. Very,
So not only did they
very
reprint it
tight up.
twice, they still censored the turtle.
Yeah.
Makes me curious what that was on that turtle. I mean, was he just like packing or something?
Let's see.
He was too
Find it.
horny.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned the other night, Turtle, where you said you actually have a foil 7th edition Horned Turtle or something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know I don't have a 7th edition. Richie was asking about the 7th edition. I have a Visions or something. I can't remember. I have to, but
No, it's like Torment or Judgment or something like that.
Here it is.
yeah.
What? Okay, I'm gonna share. This is whack. This is something.
All right.
Let me know when you. Hold on, I gotta. All right. Can you see?
Woo.
All right. Let's start with this Wicked Pact. Look at this.
That's some crazy art. James says no, it's 7th.
Okay.
There was a lot of turtles in there. Let's look back.
Wicked Pact. Let's see. Raised Dead, Vampiric Feast, Assassin's Blade. Here it is. Horned Turtle. Okay, Horned Turtle before, Horned Turtle after.
What?
Look at this.
It's just a girl in front of a turtle?
Yeah, but like.
Which one's
you're-
the before?
This is the before on the left in English. When
Okay.
it came to China, they changed it to this, which.
No, it looks
So-
like he's hunting the turtle. That's probably why.
But the turtle's hunting people. You want that message
No,
out there?
no. I really hate to say this, guys, but it's legit the color of the dude.
Oh, you think so? It wouldn't surprise me.
It's China.
Yeah.
Disney removed Finn from the Star Wars poster, so
What? They removed from the posters that were in China?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's not fact on that card. That's just my guess.
Mhm.
Mhm.
No, that's probably a pretty good chance. Like this one here, I can explain this one. This is actually on the right, a common picture and trope within Chinese art and culture. This has been
Mhm.
used a lot. This one here for Elvin Cachet.
Which one was banned? The one with the child
They
on
didn't
it?
ban it. They just altered the art. So when they
Oh.
released Portal in China, they required some of the arts be altered.
Oh
This
wow!
is one of them. So
All right.
Elvin Cachets look like this here. International audience. This English version of the card.
Mhm.
When Portal came out in China, the ones in China look like this. Some of these are pretty cool.
That
they
is
changed it.
interesting.
Oh, they changed Urza Saga too. I didn't know this. Look at this.
Hold on.
Wow. Urtet. You got an Urtet pause? Dope. Look at this. We're all learning something together. Unworthy Dead. I mean, what's the point of these changes?
It's really weird too, because like if you look at like I don't remember if we're talking Junji or I remember talking Junji Ito the other night because he's got like his horror manga and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this stuff would be censored nowadays. Like this got banned when it was released, you know?
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
Wait, what did the Junji art?
No, like these cards that you're showing.
They weren't banned. They just required that they change the art.
Oh
for the
yeah,
Chinese
sorry.
release.
I was just being
This one's actually cooler.
overly
Look at this.
simplified.
Yeah, the Urborg skeleton. This
Yeah,
one actually looks better on the right.
Right.
yeah, it's a way cooler card. Way cooler art.
Even 7th edition? I didn't know that. Corpse Puppet. What a name. No, Coffin Puppet. Ugh. What's going on here? These remind me of the AI-generated cards that Brody reviews in the morning.
Kind of.
Whoa. How do I stop sharing? There it is. All right. Hope you enjoyed that lesson in varying forms of Chinese censorship, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo woo. If you want to see a card, I'm surprised they printed. Look at Jolt.
Time Capsule is not amused, guys.
Opened someone packs and got smoked. What?
Oh, probably got smoked in
I
value.
am so bored, man.
Which Jolt art from Mirage?
Opened some one pack and got smoked. Ooh. So you didn't do good. I need to learn how to use OBS.
Me too. Me too. We should have a working session. All learn OBS together.
I can teach you as much as I know, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm only advanced like at a basic level, and that's basic. There's so much
basic bitch.
There's so much you can do with OBS, like incorporate coding and websites to it to run like chat on screen.
I actually
Like
found
yeah. Like you watch some gamers play their video games.
Yeah.
And as chat pops up, it shows up on screen.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that through OBS. You have to know how to do it.
Yeah, I just discovered on the iPhone you could record if you're viewing something on your iPhone, you could use the existing stuff within iPhone Apple software to record the screen you're watching. I just learned that tonight, so I got a funny idea brewing for something I want to post.
Yes, Mirage. Commander Legends box got about $100 value. No Lotus. Oh, I was bored when I got home, so I came here and started sorting junk. So yeah, I'm bored. Time. You are the father of time. You created time. Why don't you just speed things up and make us party harder? Because that's how it works. No kidding. So how are you using OBS and StreamYard? Well, so Dual Brain, if you want to use the OBS or StreamYard, you have to do the. I have to open up OBS to remember the name of this.
Doesn't the StreamYard website let you talk to OBS? It has OBS as an option.
Yeah, but you have to have this. You have to have your virtual camera.
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Like you have to have OBS virtual camera activated. I had to open up OBS to read what it said. And you can use all your camera equipment through OBS and have a display on the screen.
Huh. Yeah, I tried that one night. I was able to get it to work. I was using a VHS mini VHS camcorder as my webcam, which I was shocked I was able to have that capability.
Woo. Oh yeah, I remember trying to help you figure out your camera situation the other day.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go to Best Buy maybe this weekend and give it a shot, see if I can find the right cable for it. I really want to use the Handycam. It's actually from this century instead of something from 2004 or 5, whatever that is.
Paz asks, don't you have to pay for StreamYard? No, you don't have to pay for StreamYard to use a virtual camera on OBS. It just works as a camera option.
Yeah, there's 1,000,001 options of free stuff out there for recording and whatnot. Everything I'm doing with my shorts lately that I've been posting is all through an app called Filmora, and it has premium features, and I'm not losing out on any value. The only thing it's like I can live with, it has the Filmora watermark, and I really don't care because you don't even notice it.
Pretty solid.
Oh yeah.
About every program I use, except for my video editor right now, is free.
Yeah, even my computer, I found a video something editor that comes with Windows. What the hell was it? I made that one short. I got rid of it, but it had a video editor on there.
Like for about a year, my only video editor I had because it was free was the original Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing that on Windows when I was a kid, Windows 95 and whatnot.
Right. Throw up your channel in chat. Oh, holy cow! Let's see.
My channel in chat.
Yeah.
I feel like a boomer millennial, if that's possible with this stuff sometimes.
Well, give me a second.
I'll leave it to you. You're the boss. James,
BENSON.
Yes, sir. Oh, don't try just searching on YouTube. You're gonna get 5,000 people.
I'm not just trying to search on YouTube.
Okay.
No, I'm creating you a special. Show more because I can find you on YouTube easy. There you go.
I would post the link, but I think I would need the wrench to post the link in the chat. I'm not sure. I'm not asking for a wrench, by the way. I'm just saying I don't really know how it works. I thought only wrench holders can do links.
Well, a lot of times it's just because I don't think about it, to be honest. It's not like I don't care or don't think about you, because like what I just did now.
I'm not looking.
But did that.
Brody's here.
Brody! Whoa!
Yay. Oh, thanks for throwing. Yeah, Nightbot.
Hmm?
I don't know why my camera's not working.
Trust me, it's saving us a lot of face.
Fat. Fat.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Hi, Brody.
Brody, so fast. Hi, Brody. Thank you for the shout out earlier in your comments. The
Brody cornered the
Benson.
market on Kukas. Yes, that is me. I am live, Brody. How's it
Now
doing?
I am subbed. Woo woo! Time capsule
Sure.
subbed to
Good
Benson.
Yeah, more to come. I'm brewing some stuff. Do some stuff with Magic. Benson.
Doing
Do
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, I like watching janky combos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm putting all those combos up on Brody's thing every morning. I'm like, I should really, stop being lazy and do something with this 20 years of worthless MTG knowledge.
Right?
Teach the masses. Now I just got to think of a combo every day. My goal is to do a short every day. I don't know how long I keep it up, but let's see how long I keep it going for.
Sorry, just inhaled some Kool-Aid. No, yeah, you can do a short every day. You can do 38 shorts a day. It's possible.
Oh, I don't have that capacity, but I'll find the time for one.
That's funny.
Thank you, Brody.
Brody says your shorts are epic.
I saw that. Yeah, it's awesome. I would buy a Kukas, but he cornered the market on Kukas. He went kooky for Kukas.
Cookie for Cookie Pops.
Can someone explain why Kukas is on the reserve list? I'm gonna defer to some of this, senior members of this channel, not age, but in terms of collection. So, Dual Brain, Brody, what's the logic behind cards like Kukas being on the reserve list, or even Prime? If you know, feel free to chime in. But I don't understand why some of these are there. Bueller.
Prime. Still alive, bud? You muted? All right. I forgot more about this game and then some. Everybody will learn. I have no idea. Trample on a fire breather. Right?
Yeah, Kukas. He basically has fire breathing.
Huh?
But he's a conditional. You have to have another card on the table to make him work.
Probably. Let me go. How do you spell Kukas?
Kookus.
Oh wow, I was expecting.
We're just typing kook. Kook.
Wait, let me go back here. Share screen instead. Add stream.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Some reserve list cards are just terrible.
5 mana 3/5, which is not a horrible rate, but it's not what you're really asking for. Trample during your upkeep. If you do not control at least one keeper of Kukas, Kukas deals 3 damage to you and attacks this turn. What? During your upkeep, if you do not control at least one keeper of Kukas, Kukas deals 3 damage. So you have to have another card for him not to deal damage to you?
The real kicker here is Keeper of Kukas is not on the reserve list. So you have a card on the reserve list that interacts with another card, but that other card is not on the reserve list, which is fine. I don't think anybody's lining up to buy Kukas. What's the plural for Kukas? Kukai?
I don't know. Kukases?
Kukases? Kukai?
Keeper of Kukas does nothing.
It's good in a goblin deck.
I guess it gives him protection from red deck wins for a bit.
It's like, I shock your Keeper of Kukas. No, you don't. Draw red.
Ruh-roh. That's ridiculous. Some cards I've just never seen. The art on Keeper of Kukas is actually pretty solid.
It's
Like,
like
I
the
like that.
charm of the old art.
Oh yeah,
they
like
used
the
to do
hand
them.
painted kind of art.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. But the
Yeah.
cards is like, if they made that today, it'd be like meh.
Does this protection? There's stuff I'm still learning about this game. So if he has, you give him pro red. Is that protected from cards like Pyroclasm that deal 2 damage to each creature on the battlefield?
No,
Just individual instances, right?
he can't be targeted, or he can't be targeted by red sources. He can't be targeted by red enchantments. He can't be targeted by red creatures. He can't be damaged by red creatures, and he can't be blocked by red creatures.
Yeah, okay, but if a mass damage card like Pyroclasm would still get him.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess unless it said each target creature. All right, that's interesting.
Cookie.
James
for
says he
cookies.
likes pie.
There's a card baked into a pie.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch up. Bro, go get that pie. All damage doing be by red sources is reduced to 0. Yeah. Pyroclasm doesn't get him. Well, if it's Mass Effect.
Really? I thought if it targets all. Each
Well, if
creature.
it targets.
No,
Yeah,
Pyroclasm is 2 damage. Let's see. Magic 101 here. Yeah, Pyroclasm deals 2 damage to each creature.
Oh, that's a targeting effect, so yeah.
Huh.
Well, that makes sense. It's not like destroy all creatures. It's saying each.
Well, there you go. You can run a...
I've heard of Hairless Pie. You still alive, Prime?
So you can run a Pyroclasm Keeper of Kukas deck and rule the day.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure how much ruling you're going to do, but you'll do some.
Hold on a second. Boom. Alfonso, what's up? All damage done by red sources reduced to 0. Right. But like, I guess. I don't know. Like, I know.
I don't think we need to worry about it because I can't imagine one of us going to be running out to a legacy event with Keeper of Kukas on the table. If you
Still
are, you
going.
wasted an entry fee.
Yeah, Richie.
Anybody seen Richie? Richie.
Yeah, we've been live for 2 hours. I'm surprised people
yeah.
stayed around that long.
Yeah, I'm still here. Shit's intense.
Just intense. Are you playing games?
Yeah.
All right. Right there goes the money.
I mean, how long you want to go for? I'm almost done, probably. So
I'm just chilling, like until we want to close out, basically.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think there's a mental misstep unbanning coming?
No. That's why they printed minor misstep, so they didn't have to unban it.
I just wonder. Because Card Kingdom has that on their like preferred buy list stuff, and I was wondering if there's something we don't know.
Oh, maybe. That's actually a good point. I forget that they do that insider nonsense.
Well, if you look at the banner, if you do the hot buy list, they have,
Mhm.
well, it changes every time you refresh their page, but I did see mental misstep there. It just got me thinking. And you do mention insider trading. I'm pretty certain that goes on within the Magic community. People that work at Wizards
yeah.
tell their friends
Yeah.
that play like that before Pioneer dropped. They announced the format Pioneer itself years ago. I remember all this stuff from original Theros, Return to Ravnica, all shot up in value, and everyone's like, what the hell's going on? Then boom, new format, Pioneer.
Uh-huh.
And here we are today.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's a lot of formats out there nowadays, and people creating formats and wanting to do formats.
Creating formats. I'll just stick to what's officially recognized by Wizards. Commander, Legacy, Vintage. What else we got? Pioneer, Pauper.
Yeah, Commander's now officially recognized. They actually have
For a while.
FNMs,
Yeah.
which is weird because they basically made CEDH a thing by doing FNMs for Commander because it's 1v1 and not 4v4.
See, what's the difference between CADH, EDH, and Commander? Anything?
So EDH Commander used to be called, and probably has different rules nowadays. Elder Dragon Highlander is what it used to be called. Then to make it marketable, Wizards changed the name from EDH to Commander. Then so they made the format Commander so they can make products. Night pause,
Night pause.
but like CEDH is still Commander, but it's built to be competitive where a lot of people will build Commander decks for 4 versus 4 decks. CEDH
Okay.
decks are more 1v1 and more down and dirty.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's the
CEDH is like based on like turn 1, turn 2 wins and shit like that
That's stupid. In
in
100
Commander, which is very stupid because why have a 99 card deck then?
Yeah, but what kind of?
But hey,
you know,
Benson, do you not play Commander?
I do,
Oh, okay.
and I just didn't know the difference between those three. So I remember when my friends were used to play years ago. My friends were playing it, and it wasn't officially recognized by Wizards yet. And then,
Right.
yeah, so no, I messed around with the Commander a little bit. Years
Gotcha.
ago, my friend bought me the Atraxa Praetor's Voice Commander deck as a gift, which I'm forever thankful for. That deck has aged like fine wine.
Yeah.
all the
it has
pieces in it.
bullshit.
So, and I had still have a lot of pieces from New Phyrexia and Scars of Mirrodin, the OG
Yep.
return to Mirrodin block, basically.
Yep.
And those came in handy for that Atraxa deck. So,
Yep.
thankful for that. And even now, a lot of those appreciated. I'm looking through all my own commons and commons now and being like, wow, I got some decent value here.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember playing Commander before it was cool. And I'd love the format because all the expensive cards in Standard would drop down in value quick after it dropped out of rotation. And that was the best time to pick up the cards for Commander. So you're paying like a couple dollars for a card that was like $20 in Standard. And that's really good in Commander.
Mm-hmm.
That was the major allure to the set. You got to play with your old cards. They were cheaper. But now it's a competitive format almost where
Yeah.
What's this? Richie says he watched your thing and commented. Whose thing?
Brody's?
Probably.
Whose rack is nice? Nice rack? What's going on here?
Probably Prime since he has all the metal on him.
That makes sense. That's
You're
logical.
right. Yeah. But like some things I missed from back in the day of Commander, not only were the cards cheaper, and that's how things worked, is before Wizards started producing a lot of product out for Commander, the whole game was casual and people were testing the realms. That's how we figured out when cards are too broken for the format and what cards were fun for the format. Like Godok T for the long time used to be the most obnoxious thing, especially for the time period it was out. Or Elish Norn was annoying when the popular combo was Elish Norn and Dovescape. Where you play Elish Norn and you play Dovescape, so everybody's non-creature spells are countered and made into 1/1 birds that died.
Mm-hmm.
It was insane.
Wow. That is annoying. That's degenerate.
Yeah.
But combo's a combo, I suppose.
Well, it's fair. I mean, you're paying 7 mana.
Yeah. True that.
Let's see.
Wow. I'm just looking around at Card Kingdom. All the Infect pieces and even Atraxa's Praetor's Voice, they're pretty much all sold out. They have the Double Masters box topper, 2 of them, $109 each.
See, I'm the sucker who doesn't want Atraxa. I'm the sucker who wants a stupid Mondrak card, but it's just too expensive at the moment. Like $40 the last time I checked. Yeah. It's been up and down.
Give it time. The new Phyrexia, All Will Be One just came out, and I feel like there's some scarcity with the booster boxes right now. I've seen around and starting to hear.
Mhm.
Give it a couple of weeks. Wait for the supply chains to catch up, and stuff to circulate amongst the population. I'm
Mhm.
sure it'll come down in price.
Hopefully. But as the boys were just talking about last night, that they got a feeling that distributors or somebody are going to hold on to boxes, say they're out for a bit, then after like a month or so, they're going to bring them back out with them priced a little bit higher. They did. I guess they did something like that previously.
See, that's where WotC should be responsible and step in and stop them from screwing with their product because people don't know that's happening and people are going to blame Wizards first.
But I guess that's one of those cases. How do you prove it?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody that doesn't know anything about it, they're going to blame Wizards, not the distributor. And literally, the distributor is the LGS's worst enemy.
Mhm.
Like I know
it's all about your relationship with them too. So
right. I know in Utah, my cat literally just rolled over in his sleep on the cat tree and about fell.
I got to get my damn phone charger.
Ooh, phone charger. So, my LGS in Utah, I used to hang around there enough times to hear them talk to their distributors and stuff. And, based on the product, you can tell when it's going to be a good product or not, because if the distributor is trying to give you more product, they knew it was going to be a bad product. And if it was a good product, you had a hard time. They had a hard time getting the product. You're like, oh my Lord. It's ridiculous. Because my LGS owner would be on the phone talking for hours on a bad day, and talking on a good day, and then that's reversed because a bad day means they're working hard on getting good product, and a bad day it's too easy to get a bad product.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that got me thinking was the Lost Legends gimmick they pulled, which I thought was fun and interesting. But like, if they found a warehouse full of old unopened sealed Legends product, that can't be the only warehouse. My point is, there's more stuff like that out there. Vintage old sets is laying about somewhere.
All right, let me read Brody's comment.
Lots.
Bring back a memory. Was it like Grindstone? It is used to be tier 1.5 legacy, but now it's punching tier 1 with all good artifact choices. Oh my Lord, we just jumped up. Painter Servant Legacy combos. That was totally a gimmick. My kitty is still hiding inside the couch. How much old stuff are they sitting on? Yeah.
I don't know. That's inconfirmed. That's just my thought, though. I mean,
so Tortoise has a story, and you can look it up on YouTube. Or not YouTube. Look it up online if it's still around. But you remember, Cold Snap was a set, and it was supposed to be like the sequel to Ice Age and everything. And they had this story about how this guy was cleaning out his garage and found a list of cards that was supposed to be an expansion to Ice Age. So they printed the set. Truth is, you can't tell if that story is real or true, but it sounds kind of BS, because why, after all these years, would you continue a set like that? They really probably thought nostalgia was going to win out then, because Ice Age.
Yeah.
But they never printed any of the cards from the set too, which is sad.
Cold Snap is weird. That was when I kind of fell out of Magic. I didn't stop liking it. I just didn't play for a while or collect. And I came back around. I was like, what the hell is Cold Snap? Just weird looking cards. But like, if you look at the sell list on Card Kingdom, the basic lands from the Cold Snap theme decks, Card Kingdom will give you like $1 or more for some of those basic lands from Cold Snap theme decks. Non-snow lands. I don't understand that.
I don't know. Well, it's probably because they have the symbol on them. But no,
Cold scarcity, but it's the same
whole era
was
else. Weird, because we had Ravnica just come out, and we go into cold snap, and I know I'm not getting all the sets right, but we went to Planar Chaos in that time frame too, or the Future Sight set.
Yeah.
So it was a laggy kind of time between power levels and good sets, because Future Sight set that block was amazing, but like Cold Snap being a standard set was kind of outed there. And there's a couple cards that always bump up in value every once in a while, like Allosaurus Rider. But a lot of the cards in our set were janky.
Yeah, they weren't good.
Mm-hmm.
I was just glad they finally reprinted Snowlands and Kaldheim. I have I make my own theme decks. I made a Christmas deck where all the land, it's red and green, all the lands are snow, and the creatures are all elves and reindeer. So I had to have the Snowlands for that. So when Kaldheim came out, I was like, yes, I finally have the correct in-season themed mana base for this.
Right, they really needed a set that they could bring Snowland back in, so they wouldn't have to do like an anniversary for Cold Snap.
And a Cold Snap anniversary. Can you imagine?
Yeah, we'll talk
Imagine
about
WotC now.
Mm-hmm.
Cold Snap anniversary, 4 packs for $2,000.
Right. You know, wait till we. All right, hold on a second. Good night, Alfonso Prime.
Good night, Alfonso.
Vincent, whatever. I'm reading his comment and saying good night to Alfonso. So it sounds like I'm saying goodbye to everybody.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Night, Brody.
we need like if we're ever gonna revisit Lorwyn. That was a fun time. But at the same time, I think if we ever go back to Lorwyn, we should just have not a remastered set, but like they just should seriously reprint the set. I don't know what they would call it, but just reprint the set.
I don't know about that. Well, the only argument I would think for that is that time there was a recession in the game. That was like 2007, 8, 9 with the great financial crisis and all that. A lot of that stuff wasn't bought. There's not a lot of that in circulation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing is though, with Dominaria Remastered, it set the standard by WotC that they're not afraid to take some of these sets and throw them back out there.
Right.
But Dom Remastered, I think, is a special case because they want to go back to the original home playing storyline of Magic for most of its history.
Right.
So I get why they did that. So maybe they won't. I don't know though. I mean, we'll see. I mean, it is kind of weird. We're already going back to Ixalan and Eldraine, and it's been like less than maybe 5 years, and we're already going back to those places.
Well, we kind of did that with Ravnica. It took us a couple years, and we finally went back to Ravnica. Then, like what it feels like not even a whole 2 years later, we went back to Ravnica.
I tell a joke sometimes. You'll see on the streams. I'll like make fun of the card like set names. I'll be like, yeah, we're doing a battle for the new scarred moons of New Phyrexia's guilds or something. Like combine all the set names, make it as long as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's kind of weird that we're definitely going back to Throne of Eldraine and Ixalan, but at the same time, I'm excited to go back to Ixalan for dinosaurs.
That would be cool.
So
Yeah.
So like I'm split. Like I should be sad about it because it's so fast, but dude, I'm almost 40 years old. I can't wait 10 years to go back.
Well, hey, maybe we'll get in the storylines Saheeli and that dragon riding planeswalker. I forget her name. I think they made friends in the Magic storyline, so maybe we'll get like Transformer Dinobots tie-ins for Return to Ixalan.
Maybe that's where we're going to Ixalan. Phyrexia invaded Ixalan and started completing the dinosaurs.
There's actually a card with I was looking at years ago that came out in Ichor, Fountain of Ichor. If you look at the card Fountain of Ichor from Modern Horizons, that it's a dinosaur head from the Sun Empire from Ixalan, but on the art itself, it's Ichor, the oil from New Phyrexia. So I think that's what they're getting at.
Right. Well, they might. But like, hey, if we look like as a nerd like myself, if we go to Ixalan and there's Transformer cards you can pull in the pack like we did with Dominaria, I would not be just. That'd be like
we haven't gotten any of the Dinobot Transformers or the Beast War guys, so maybe that's coming. And they're having the Beast Wars Transformers movie coming out this year, or whatever it is, Rise of the Beast. So
Rise of the Beast, yeah.
Who knows?
Surprisingly, I'm so disappointed in the designs of the Transformers in that movie. For the
Is that part? Is that? is that Bumblebee movie, the standalone Bumblebee movie, part of that universe? I did
Yeah.
years ago. It is. Okay.
So
It's
so
a-
what happened
It's
is
a soft reboot, they call it.
yeah, the Bumblebee movie was straight up supposed to be a prequel. But it
Okay.
did so much better than the other Transformers movies and it got better reception that they did it. They used it as a soft reboot, and this Rise of the Beast is connected to it.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, the Michael Bay ones got a little bit tired. Those got a little old. The first two were good. Then it's just kind of meh.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, was it the last movie, the last night? They had like a 30 to 40 seconds of a shot of beer on the road. It was ridiculous. It was like it was a major, like the last Transformers movie, The Last Night. What's it called? The one with Mark Wahlberg. And they messed with Transformium and all that jazz. Like it was a giant, either Chinese or Japanese commercial for products, and they just overdid it. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm going.
Like 30 seconds of beer on the road. Like we weren't feeling pain for the beer.
Yeah, I think it was China actually.
I can't remember exactly which one when it came to the product.
Emrakul, a god, and Ixalan. I don't think so.
I haven't heard anything on that specific thing, Richie. That's because one, Ixalan I don't think has anything to do with Zendikar, and two, Emrakul's on the moon.
Well, the Eldrazi aren't explicitly tied to Zendikar. The Eldrazi are like beasts or divine, almost divine, like beasts and projections of the blind eternities. They can be anywhere. I think
The way I
that's the
remember,
idea.
way I remember it, and I could be wrong myself, is that they live in a blind eternity of some sort, and the mana from Ixalan drew them down to that plane, and that's why they went to the plane. But now they're hard to understand the physical being of an Eldrazi because they're so mass and size that when they entered Ixalan, it was more like their hand of a puppet was an Ixalan and not the Eldrazi being itself.
Oh yeah,
Right.
It's that's like how they describe it. Like fish in a pond is Ixalan. We're Emrakul or whatever, and it's us dipping a hand into the pond.
Right. Yeah, I remember hearing that part.
They're very eldritch monster Cthulhu based.
Yeah. I remember, like, I did hear in some of the lore videos I watched that they wanted to, what's her name? He wanted to deal with New Phyrexia because obviously a big threat, but her biggest concern was the Eldrazi because she knew they were still out there. They might have destroyed their physical forms on Zendikar, but they were still floating around out there. I have a theory that if the Silex detonates in the Blind Eternities, this is just fanboy guess fiction thinking here, but like the Silex, the filigree Silex blows up in the Blind Eternities, travels through the multiverse and affects different planes different ways. It hits Innistrad and blows up the charm on the moon, releasing Emrakul back on Innistrad and potentially back sending her somewhere else. That's my guess.
My thought on your theory there is probably too cool for Wizards to be like, hey, we should use that.
No, they don't. Wizards they think let's do the coolest concept possible and do the exact opposite. Because some of the storylines in the books are just trash.
Right?
I read the Lorwyn and Morningtide books, the novels that came with the fat packs, and they were just not good. There were a lot of plot holes. I mean, they were cool, but it just didn't make sense. Some of it,
well, it's because the books are rushed in development. Like they were written quick. They didn't have all the checks that a normal book would. They were written to be with the product. So like not only do you have to write the book, get the book ready to print, and do this all in 2 years ish, because you got to be able to get the packaging, get it all in the package. I don't know the time frame all that is. It sounds crammed. Now, first of all, I missed the books, but second of all, they don't have time to write the books, and even their webcomic is kind of tough to keep up on. And I don't even follow that. I've watched people who talked about the webcomics, and it says like it's up and down, up and down. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think the War of the Spark novel that came out with the set years ago, that big thick binded book. The guy who wrote that, he doesn't even play Magic. Like understand how you get to that point. Say, hey, do you know
Right.
nothing about our product? No, I don't know anything. Perfect, you're hired. Like, how does that discussion happen?
Right. But also, I remember when that book came out, all the reviews on the book were trashed.
Because it's junk. Like, I didn't read it. I heard bits and pieces, and I'm just not interested. Because I know the previous novels I read just weren't very good, and even the
Mhm.
storytelling on the cards isn't great. And like Dak Faden, for example, he gets killed in War of the Spark. The only card they had for him was like a promo, or maybe he was in one of those conspiracy sets or something, and then he gets killed off, and you never see him again. Like, it just, I don't know, weird stuff like that. But anyway,
Well,
gentlemen, I'm actually going to
Dak
call it a
Faden
night.
You're gonna call it a night?
Yeah, I got to jump off. I got to get going. I realize what time it is.
There you go. Really quick though, I think Dak Faden was brought back to life through the time reversal thing. So
Really?
he's still
The
alive.
storyline?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
hope for Gideon and the rest of them. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Well, it's been an honor. It's been great talking to you. Thanks
Great
for.
talking to you.
Hell
Always
yeah.
welcome
Me.
back.
All right, gents. I'm going to close it out. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Later.
Good night.
Later.
Oh man, that was crazy. 2 hours. Maybe I should pick my nose or something. Not kidding. James,
Yeah.
you're still here.
Oh shit! It's already 9:30 for me. I gotta work at 6 a.m. Oh.
Oh, no, that's right. It's a good time to get off. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
James, we love you. Oh yeah, you're always welcome back on, Benson. But as the ones that know, we're gonna call it a night. We were just chilling, chatting. Like I needed a distraction from my life. I'm not on my medication, so it's been hard for me to focus. So I need something to distract me. What time is DJ stream? Well, if he's streaming tonight, he usually streams sometime after 11.
I don't think he's streaming tonight. I think he's streaming tomorrow.
Right. Tomorrow's late night 88.
Yeah.
So I need to check to see if I'm on that or not. So, anyways, thank you everybody who's still here for following. And we're gonna call it night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thanks for everybody who was here. Have fun and good night. Good night.